Dude, can we get a claps in the chat for Discord? Not my Discord specifically, but the platform Discord. I sent a message and I wanted an emoji to cap it off. I typed colon flex. Discord gotta be the only platform on the planet that auto-filled muscle. Like they have some human massage attached to the emoji keyboard search function, the autocomplete. They knew what I was going for and put it in. No, it's just muscle. Yeah. Like, I thought it would be called, like, arm flexing or something like that. But instead, it's just, it's muscle. Every other emoji keyboard, if you don't have the exact character by character string, it's like, oh, you wanted, like, sometimes I type colon and I'm looking for two men wrestling. So I type colon 2 underscore men wrestling, and it's like I got no chance. Then I realize, oh, it's colon underscore, or just colon men wrestling. But that's not specific enough for me, because how do I know how many men are wrestling? It could be 2, it could be any plurality, any number greater than 1. And some of the emojis I don't know the name of. For example, colon boom, I thought that was colon burst. I thought that was colon explosion. I guess that's why I'm not a proctologist. And I don't even know, because some of the face ones, how are you supposed to know, man? Like, what is man with sweat drop? Sweat face. Sweat, you know what I mean? Like slightly embarrassed. What is this called? Sweat smile? I hate that. Sweat smile? Yeah, what is eyes looking upwards? That is pleading face. Oh my God, you can't use the word pleading in that context. Windows key plus period. I'm not gonna hit it, Jay. I don't trust you. That's my Peloton branded water bottle. Don't laugh at me. So let me give you an idea of how like the last few hours went. By the way, the first thing we're gonna do today is Geo. We're gonna do some duels against Lud. I didn't know that he recently completed law school, so he's doing live coverage of the Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial. But they're going on break at like 12:30 Eastern or something. So we're gonna try to fit in some duels then. For in advance of that, we're kind of freeballing it. Maybe we'll warm up a little bit as well. But let me give you an idea of how the last 19 hours have been or whatever. Came off stream a little bit early. Baby was going crazy. Wife was understandably burned out. Took the baby out for a little bit of a walk. Just walking around, pouring rain, but that's okay. I live in Vancouver, got rain gear on. Baby takes a nice little nap, no sweat. Hour and a half later, 2 hours later, come home. Both of her eyes around the eye, not on the eyeball, around the eye, swollen, red, warm to the touch, indicative of like an allergic reaction, right? So I had taken her outside. Thought that was going to be where things would start to chill out for the day. Bring her back. Why are both of her eyes, swollen and red? It's an allergic reaction, perhaps. Call the family doctor. Oh, the family doctor closes at 4. Look up baby Benadryl, baby antihistamines. Don't take under the age of 2 unless you call your doctor. Doctor's office is closed. Call the nurse's line. Sure, that'll be like an hour on hold on the nurse's line. Why don't you just go talk to the pharmacist and see what the pharmacist says? Go talk to the pharmacist, wait in line half an hour. The pharmacist says, you should really talk to your doctor first. Go look into BC's official telehealth services. Yeah, we can get you an appointment with a doctor in the next 48 to 72 hours. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Download a private Canadian telehealth app. It's going to cost me $50 to see a doctor, but I can see them in 10 minutes. No big deal. That sounds conducive to me. Wait online with them saying it's 2 minutes till the doctor will be ready for 45 minutes. Then they say, sorry, we have to cancel your appointment because we couldn't give you timely service. Well, it's a little late for that. You can try again in an hour. Sit with the baby for an hour. Hold a cold compress on her eye, hoping that an 18-month-old would recognize that I'm not just trying to like freeze her eyeball, but it's kind of hard for her to understand. Waited an hour. Talked to the doctor. Doctor said make sure she gets lots of fluids. It's probably not serious, which, by the way, ended up being right. So fair enough. And, by the time I served her dinner, both of her eyes were pretty much fine. So that was like a nice little, like, 3 to 4 hour ordeal. That was good. So I was fully prepared today to just take the day off and be like, my wife had a really hard day yesterday. My baby had a really hard day yesterday, and she's still sick as of yesterday. And then I woke up today ready to tweet that I'm not gonna be live today, and then she was totally fine. What a world. Literally went from sneezing, runny nose, eyes red and swollen to being 100% fine this morning. So, there we go. Thank you. So that's why if I sound a little bit stressed out, it's true, but definitely less stressed out today than I thought I would be. That's the positive. I'm just like, man, like, it's the poison pill situation, right? With all respect given, without a doubt, to the people that are working in the healthcare system who are busting their ass and like not getting enough gratitude. It sucks when like your baby's a little sick and your family doctor is closed, and then your options are, well, you could go wait in the emergency room for 12 hours, and probably get COVID and be triaged to the bottom of the list because you're not missing a limb. Or you could go to urgent care. You'll probably wait 4 hours if they'll even let you in because they're not like at capacity. Probably get COVID. And they'll tell you to go home and like take a nap. Where's the stuff in the middle between like a family doctor who's like, I need, like my ankle hurts a little bit when I walk, but no rush. That's not urgent. And then urgent care is like, I cut off my finger when I was cooking. Where's the stuff in the middle that's like, like the vast majority of healthcare has to be that stuff in the middle. Anyway, this is why having a nurse in the family is pog. You know what? I do have a nurse in my family. She's a distant cousin. We haven't talked in a long time. So I'll just call her up. We have a dentist. That's normally what we do is we call my sister-in-law, who's an endodontist and also has kids. And then we send her like a photo of stuff. And, she's like, I don't know. It's not a cavity. You don't have, your gingiva looks good. And I'm like, all right. No sweat. I went to urgent care and the nurse chastised me because she said my issues weren't urgent enough, but nothing else was open. That's the shit that pisses me off, man. My family doctor, like I have a family doctor. Everything you Google online says go talk to your doctor, but your doctor doesn't. It's not like your doctor's just sitting in a room handling phone calls all day. They're fully fucking booked forever. They're booked like if you want an appointment, they're like, okay, see you in 2 weeks. So how am I supposed to talk to my doctor? I'm not saying this is the problem with the doctors. I'm saying there's got to be something in the middle for the system. I felt bad for the pharmacist. I talked to the pharmacist and I was like, hey, I know you're not a doctor, but can you tell me if like my baby's going to die if I give her baby Benadryl? And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to read the back and be like, it says call your doctor. Then I was talking to my mom and I was like, didn't I have a bad reaction to Benadryl when I was a kid? Because that would make me not want to give my child baby Benadryl. And she was like, yeah, I think you had like a horrible fever and night terrors. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to give her baby Benadryl then. And then she said, oh, no, wait, that was actually a reaction to your MMR vaccine. And I was like, what the hell? I've been telling, whenever doctors are like, any allergies, I've been saying Benadryl for like 30 years. It turns out my immune system's been an anti-vaxxer this whole time. I could have been taking Benadryl for like since the 90s. I've been out here just like raw dogging every allergy I've ever had because I thought I was allergic to the active ingredient in Benadryl. I could have been sleeping, man. Anyway, let's get that. So that's like my last 19 hours or so. I got a PB on the Peloton this morning. I had a lot of demons to exercise. I also think part of the reason I got a PB on the Peloton is because last night I was like, fuck it, I'm not cooking. And then I probably ate like 6 slices of pizza. I gave up on my life for like an hour. I skipped lunch, and then when the pizza showed up, I was like, fuck it, I'll just die. I don't care. Join us. It was pretty good. I was carbo loading for my 30-minute high-intensity interval ride. That's just high. You need to have training at the end. Otherwise, it's just, hey, guys. Why do you call my normal Friday night giving up? Sorry. Yeah, we do it. So in Canada, we do have things called UPCC, which is Urgent and Primary Care Centers. And there have been a couple that, like, Kate sliced her finger open when we were making dinner one night, and we got seen. Does that sound? I feel like that makes me sound like a country bumpkin. We got seen. We were attended to in a timely fashion, but that was pre-pandemic. When we came back from America after Thanksgiving and we had to take our daughter to the UPCC, I mean, it was slammed. Like it was December. People were waiting outside in like the freezing cold because they couldn't fit in the building. And then we were like, God, I can't wait till I get into this building. And then we got into the building and you're crammed like shoulder to shoulder and everybody's coughing and sneezing and like their cheeks are flushed and they're eating Takis and saying that they have no taste. They're like, these Takis are stale. And I'm like, oh, shit. We're like, I want to go back outside, man. Put me back outside. And then I'm not saying that because how are you supposed to attend to it, right? Like, or how are you supposed to diagnose it? But that was, we took the baby to the UPCC, waited for like 2 hours, got tested, et cetera, et cetera. And then that kickstarted my wife being sick for like 30 days. She might have gotten sick from the baby before the UPCC. I can't say that it was the system that got her ill. But it does make me never want to go through that again ever. But I've been ranting too long. Make me think she's mighty sick. Geo Guesser. That's what it's called. Dude, I gotta take some Benadryl. I don't even know what it's like. I don't realize why we hate Elon. Anybody care to explain? We're not even talking about Elon. What the hell are you talking about? You think you're in VOD? Are you watching a VOD from like a week ago right now, but you're in live chat somehow? What the heck happened? Are you Elon? Is this Elon's alt? What's going on? Okay, hold on. I'm loading up my duels right now. That's it. You're done. Off the horse. Okay, /marker. Dude, yeah, I'm sick with it. Did you see that tweet today that Twitch is talking about making like more mandatory ads and cutting the revenue the streamers get from subscription fees? Elon, fucking sell Twitter, buy Twitch, man. And don't look at the VODs where I made fun of you for some of your tweets. Please. Wait, you know what? Let's leave it with Jeffrey for now. Let's leave it with current CEO Andy Jassy. All right, /marker geo. Delete the VOD.